Hello, boys and girls. Lord Hawkeye here again. I just came on because I wanted to share something that a friend of mine showed me. Now, any anarchist has probably heard the argument about emergency services. What if you got rid of the government, all the evil capitalists would take over the emergency services. They'd charge people to save them and let people die if they couldn't pay, and all that other sorts of horror stuff. Well, if you're someone who's ever heard this argument, you're going to find this rather amusing in a dark sort of way. And if you're someone who's ever actually used this argument, you're about to eat some serious crow. I'm not going to read the whole thing, I'll just read the important bits. Okay, let's take a look here. Firefighters watch as home burns to the ground. Yes, that's what it should sound like. Okay, imagine your home catches fire, but the local fire department won't respond and watches it burn. That's exactly what happened to a local family tonight. This was in Paducah, Kentucky, I believe. Yeah. The homeowner, Gene Granick, I hope I said that right, said he offered to pay whatever it would take for firefighters to put out the flames, but was told it was too late. They wouldn't do anything to stop his house from burning. Each year, Obion County residents must pay $75 if they want fire protection from the city of South Fulton, but the Cranicks did not pay. The mayor said that if the homeowners don't pay, they're out of luck. The fire went on for hours because garden hoses wouldn't put it out. It wasn't until the fire spread to a neighbor's property that anyone would respond. It turns out the neighbor had paid the fee. They called 911 several times, and they would not come. They said they would pay whatever it would cost, and they still wouldn't come. When I called, I told them that. My grandson had already called there and thought that when I got here I could get something done. I couldn't. Okay. It was only when a neighbor's field caught fire, a neighbor who had paid the fire service fee, that the department responded. Gene Cranick asked the fire chief to make an exception to save his home. The chief wouldn't. We asked him why. He wouldn't talk to us and called police to have us escorted off the property. Police never came, but firefighters quickly left the scene. Meanwhile, the Cranick home continued to burn. We asked the mayor why, if he could have made an exception. Anyone that's not in the city of South Fulton, it's a service we offer. Either they accept it or they don't. Friends in neighborhoods say it's a cruel and dangerous city policy, but the Cranicks don't blame the firefighters themselves. They blame the people in charge. They're just doing their job. They're just doing what they're told to do. It's the regulars' job. To give you an idea of how intense the feelings got in this situation, soon after the fire department returned to the station, the sheriff's department said that someone went there and assaulted one of the firefighters. Nice. So, let's just reiterate this for a second. The big argument against statelessness is that the evil capitalists would demand money before they would ever help people. This was a state-run fire department, just like all fire departments are. And, well, apparently the taxes these people pay just wasn't enough. They wanted $75 or else they weren't going to come. And there was no others to turn to because, state monopoly and all that. Couldn't let the capitalists run it because otherwise... when I first became an anarchist, statism used to make me angry and sometimes a little bit scared. But, these days, it's all become just plain bad comedy. I mean, come on. It's like every argument they make, it turns out, if you want to get to the truth, just look at any argument a statist makes and reverse it. That seems to be the running theme right now. This is the sort of thing that your precious ideas were supposed to prevent. So, what's the deal here? It's exactly like I said. This is a monopoly. This is what they do. Monopolies don't happen in freedom. I don't know how many more ways I can explain that to people. Well, hope you found this amusing. I'll be including a link below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. Well, until next time, be aware and be wise.